Good morning, traders. I've just taken a long position here. Let me check the stop. I'll be right back. Okay, I've got the stop tightened up to 23 right there, and I'm just going for 40 ticks. I'll be right back. Okay, exit is up here at 48.75 for 40 ticks. This trade was called out 9 hours ago in my charting service. After taking another look at it, I've got the stop set for 20 ticks, back to 20 again. This will basically, because of the way the code works, will ensure that the stop won't get hit. So it's working out advantageous for me, the way the trade's working out. And I'm going to place the stop right there. It won't get hit, and it will continue to go up, and should be able to make the 40 ticks with very little problem. And then I'm going to take another trade that was called out in my charting service as well, assuming it makes it to the 40 ticks first, which hopefully it will. Anyway, I will come back shortly to update you on the progress and of course the outcome of this trade. And again, this trade was called out 9 hours ago within my charting service. Just to quickly show and prove that this isn't any sort of a replay, let's go to the world clock. I'll bring it up, and you can see that the time it says is 7:01 a.m. in Los Angeles, and in Bangkok it is 21:01, and I've got 9:01 p.m. out here in Bangkok, Thailand. 7:01 Los Angeles time. My computer is set to Los Angeles time, 7:01. This is no replay. I'll come back. If you take a look at it though, chart-wise, looks like it's going to go down. You can see the tops up here. It made a high, made a high, made a high, made a high. Looks like it wants to come down. It's not going to. It's going to go up. Computer says it's going to go up. Basically, in a nutshell, the programmers programmed this with the intention to make it look like it's going to do a certain thing, and then it does the opposite. It's all to make people lose their money. It's to make traders not be able to trade it and make money from it, because they're going to act on their impulse and on their emotion and what it looks like it's doing, and then they get it wrong. And so anyway, once you know how the computer works and you know the codes, then you can take the entries and get them right over and over again. Okay, I just wanted to show that it's broken out here a bit. It's gone higher than the top up here, and it will continue to move higher. Or let's put it this way, it'll make it up to my exit, or it's possibility that it will come really close and not make it. It is possible, but it should make it to the exit. I've got a conservative exit on this, and it should make it. And so I'm just going to hit this 40 tick exit, and then I will take another trade, assuming I get the 40 ticks off of this. So hopefully it won't take too much longer, and it'll be there. I will come back in a little bit. But you know, a lot of people have trouble believing that the financial markets are all being controlled by a computer, because, you know, I guess people have a hard time believing that all of these people out there, CNBC, Bloomberg, etc., are all either A, they don't know, or B, they're liars. Well, I can tell you that they are liars. And I believe 100% that they do know. I mean, I have told them that I broke the code and everything. And they, you know, they won't have anything to do with what I say. I mean, I've even told the news agencies that I've broken the code and shown them mathematically how I broke it, proving it 100% mathematically. And they won't touch it. They won't do any kind of a story on it, nothing like that. So these people, they all know what's going on. They just choose not to speak the truth. They choose to keep perpetuating the lie about there's a free market in the world, and yet there is no free market. It's all being controlled in advance by a computer program. And you know, it's, I mean, granted, when I first discovered it in 2006, it floored me. You know, I was like, you know, couldn't believe it myself. But, you know, and I understand that that pill is sort of a hard pill to swallow. But there are many truths out there that's a hard pill to swallow. This is just one of them. It's one of 1,000 of them. And anyway, you know, I'm doing this because I want people to be able to make money from it, and I also want people to wake up to what's really going on. That all the markets really are all controlled by a computer, and there's this conspiracy out there to keep it down, to keep people from learning. There's absolutely 100% a conspiracy out there, massive one at that. You know, it's a big eye-opener. You know, from my point of view, from my perspective, it's a very, very big eye-opener into this world and the corruption of it. It's mind-boggling. Anyway, I'm doing my part the best that I can to help people to learn how to do this so that the average normal person can make money from it. It's not that difficult, but it does take a little practice and some dedication and everything to learn how to do this. But it absolutely is possible for the average person to do, especially with my help, considering I'm doing the charting service and tracking these codes for everyone. It's really not that difficult. Anyway, looks like it's going to make it here shortly. I'll come back and show it to you. Okay, I've placed a break-even stop on this trade. Just in case it does come all the way back down, it'll just break even. And then I'll be able to take another trade as well to, you know, so I got plenty of trades. And by the way, all of the trades I've called out in the charting service, there's been 1, 2, 3 of them, and all 3 have worked. So, and there's one more coming. One more that will come, and I'm going to take that one as well. So, doing well in the charting service, and I hope all of you charting subscribers are in fact doing very well, which you should be doing. Anyway, I'll come back shortly. By the way, some traders might just ask me, why don't you just get out here? Why take the risk of it going all the way back down? Well, because mathematically it should make it. This is all about simple basic mathematics, using the codes, which is a representation of how the computer was programmed. And because of the way the computer was programmed, I know mathematically that it's most likely going to make it to this exit. I mean, mathematically it will. Whether it comes down 10, 15 ticks, 20 ticks is very possible, but it will make it up to here mathematically, most likely. Now, nothing is for sure. I mean, it might have an 80% chance of doing that, but there's still a 20% chance that it won't. And in that case, I'll just go ahead and break even. It's no big deal to me. But because I got more trades to take. And I could do this every single day. Anyway, I'll come back. Okay, it's made it to the 40 tick exit. And I will be back in just a little bit to take the 4th trade called in my charting service 9.5 hours ago. So I'll be back in just a little bit. But just to reiterate a little bit, you know, I was short somewhere around here, and it looked like it was going to go down, you know, from the chart. And I called it that it would go up. I knew which way it would go because a computer is controlling the movement. It's not moving up and down because buyers are here on the bid, sellers are here on the ask, and people are sitting independently buying from the ask, selling to the bid. That's how real trading works. This is an illusion. There is no real trading taking place. I broke the computer code that's moving this up and down. Because of that, because of the programming flaw that the programmers left behind, I'm able to tell which direction it's going to go before it goes there. And you can do the same exact thing that I'm doing. You can tell which direction it's going to go. And with my charting service, it makes it even much easier because I do the tracking for you. So for those of you who are really looking for a serious system that you really want to be able to do and make money at, this is it. There is nothing better out there. I mean, I get one email after another of people telling me, I've tried everything and nothing works and the systems don't pan out. I've spent, too many thousands of dollars on systems and, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I heard that more times than I can count. Well, there's no guarantee that you're going to be able to do this. Maybe you just can't trade. But I can guarantee you one thing. This is real, and that there's nothing out there as good as this. Period. I 100% guarantee that. How could anything be as good as knowing which direction the computer is going to go? Nothing can even come close to that. And nothing does. So anyway, but that doesn't mean that you'll be able to do it. Not everybody can learn to play the piano. Not everybody can learn a different language. Not everybody can, do everything. I mean, there's certain things that people can't do, including myself. I mean, I could never learn to sing. And I can tell you, I wouldn't waste my time trying to learn to dance. I mean, it would just be it would be a waste of my time. I know my own limitations in life. You may have a limitation where you can't trade. Everyone is different, Not everyone can do everything. Anyway, I will be back in a little bit to take another trade that was called out in my charting service. Okay, I've got a short position here. This trade was called out in advance before it would ever even happen in my charting service. Let me check the stop really quick and I'll be right back. Okay, I've got an 11 tick stop on this to 88. 11 ticks. Come back. Also, I've got a 30 tick exit on this to 47. Just 30 ticks. Shouldn't take too long. Just wanted to quickly show that it's moving down here, and hopefully it won't take too much longer to hit the 30 tick exit. 30 ticks is a little bit on the conservative side. It's been running tight lately, so don't want to go for too much. But the charting service also shows how much to go for. So anyway, I will be back shortly. I'll be back when this trade has been concluded. Hopefully that's not going to take too long. It is 10:13 at nighttime here, so I don't want to stay up too late. I'll give it another hour. Hopefully it'll make it. Okay, it's within striking distance of the exit here. Hopefully it won't take too much longer. I'll come back. It's almost there. Okay, I just manually exited. I don't want to wait for it any longer. So anyway, it came right down to the 47 mark, but the ask didn't reach the price. So, but the actual price hit it, but it didn't reach it, and I've got it set to a limit, so it won't go off unless the ask actually reaches the price, which it came one tick away. And when it did that, I just exited manually because, or started going back up a little tiny bit. I just exited manually because I don't want to wait for it anymore. It's late here. It's like almost 11 o'clock at nighttime, so I want to go to bed. Anyway, all four of the trades that I called out in my charting service, all four of them worked. I took two of them. Anyway, I will be back tomorrow to do some more trading. Tomorrow is Wednesday. It's the news day. Of course, we'll do the charting tomorrow morning when I wake up. And for all of you charting members out there, you should be nailing these trades with the greatest of ease. And hope you're doing well. And I will be back tomorrow to do more trading, to do the charting service. And for all you other traders out there sitting on the sidelines wondering if you should jump into this, believe your own eyes. If you want to be successful trading, then I can personally assure you that this is the best possible way to go. There is nothing better out there. In fact, there's nothing that even comes remotely close. Anyway, I hope you're being inspired by this. This is my discovery I made 10 years ago. And I'm doing the best I can at the charting service to help everyone to be able to easily just follow my call and make money doing so. But you need to learn the codes first. Learn how it all works. How the computer works behind the movement, so that when I make the call, you'll know what to do. Otherwise, you would have no idea what to do. Anyway, I will be back tomorrow. Hope you traders are doing well and being inspired. Happy trading out there.